Hello, and welcome back to Star Ocean the Second Story Remake. So last time, I kinda got distracted, and we didn't finish up here in Expel. But this time, I'm confident we will finish. You know what? Let's just go straight to the settlement. In the original game, you could still get into encounters. Notice how nothing is spawning on the map? You used to still get into encounters here. It could be super dangerous with just Claude and Leon. You fight those like goat spellcasters. Not the greatest of all time, but like actual goat men. The ones that like float around. You fight them. And there's a bunch of them. So it can be super dangerous for just Claude and Leon.
やっぱな、簡単にくたばるようなやつじゃないとは思ってたよ。
It's pretty lucky that like our whole team managed to all drift. Well, I guess we were headed over here, so it kind of makes sense we'd all end up here. But end up here alive? That's the important part. Yeah, just ashore together. Just us.
そろそろお二人とも離れたらいかがかしら。あなたがクロードがいなきゃダメなの。
They really lay it on, huh? Like they really want those two to be a couple. I mean, it kind of defaults that way because like their relationship values. I believe they start higher at like with each other, romance towards each other. So if you don't do any private actions, you just kind of play through the game, they're gonna end up together. Although you can, and I have many times, gone through the whole game, and just like the way I did the private actions and who I had in the parties and all that type of thing, you end up with like everybody alone. Nobody gets together. Everyone is separate. It's like, ooh, that sucks. Yeah, I mean, we don't really know how long it's been since we ended up in the water. Although it's brutal to think of it, but if you haven't found them in like 5-6 hours, I just write them off as toast. Right? Like everybody, it would be different if the ship sank because maybe they were on, you know, you don't see any life rafts, but maybe they're floating on a piece of debris or something like that, right? Then they could survive for a while longer anyways. But everybody just jumped into the river, or jumped into the ocean. So unless you're like an incredible swimmer, you're not coming back from that. You're probably gonna drown. That's why I think after a few hours, right? Because even if they were really good swimmers, after like 4 or 5 hours, I just can't see them surviving and making it back to the shore. Especially since they were dressed like me. Oh no, Leon's not. Yeah, he's got like a big lab coat on. Could you imagine swimming in something like that? It'd be easy enough to take off, so it should get easier to swim. Celine shouldn't have any trouble at all because she's wearing basically nothing anyways. Oprah, maybe. She's got like a thin dress. As long as she could like freely use her legs, she should be okay. But Ernest in those like big heavy robes, I think, and even Claude,
やっぱり。じゃあ
he's wearing
私
denim,
たちを助けに来たってことよね。
right? You'd think he'd have a hard time swimming in
元
that.
の船はどこ？それは
Even like Rena, she's got. So let's just look at her outfit here. That looks like the bottom layer is the white part, some kind of a blouse maybe, and then she's got, I don't know what that, like some kind of like overall vest kind of thingy, the blue part, and then she's got the shoulder pads, and she wears shorts, I think, with long socks. So her legs would move freely, but I think her clothes would hold in a lot of water. It'd make it hard to swim.
すみません。
See, Claude's just got like a t-shirt and then his jacket. It shouldn't be too hard to get out of his jacket
どう
and
い
then
う
just
こと
kind of
よ。
swim. I don't know. If it was me, I would drown. I'd be dead. I drowned. I can't swim. I've never been able to swim. I took swimming lessons in school,
おす
like through the school, through elementary school.
仕方あるま
I
い。
can't remember what all of the colors were, but everybody
ソーサリーグローブ
everybody
が落下して
started
いく
in like,
子供の強さは尋常
was it
ではない。
yellow? And yellow was basically like, can you float? Can you not instantaneously drown? And then by the end of the year, like people would get way up ahead, depending on where you were in your skill
何かね。
or lack thereof.
ソーサリーグローブが
I only
墜落し
went
た
up
場所は
one
現在どうなっているんですか？
from yellow into orange. And so it was grade 3, I think? Yeah, then 4, 5, and 6 I was in orange, which is like the second lowest.
周辺に魔物が
The
出現する
second
ように
lowest for swimming.
ソーサリーグローブ自
It
体
was always
魔物を生み出す
it was
大切なもの
always
では
the
ないと
same
ささやかれ始めた。
issue. In order to pass, you had to tread water for a certain amount of time. And I
ソーサリーグローブが落下した
just
エリア
couldn't
に
do
は
it. I couldn't do the I think it was like 90 seconds. It wasn't very long, but I couldn't do it.
街が
just
半分以上なくなってしまったんだ。
Every time I'd end up with like, you know, you start and you're doing good at the beginning and my head is up and everything is good.
今じゃいる家は真靴。
And then slowly but surely my head would get lower and lower. and as soon as the water touches my chin, I'm done.
街は原型すらとどめていない。
Start freaking out. It's like, get water in my mouth and grabbing at the end of the pool.
ひど
No,
い。
can't swim. I hate swimming. I don't like swimming. I don't like the water. I've nearly drowned multiple
ソー
times
サリーグローブのせいなのよ。
as a kid. I think a little kid.
落ちてこなければ
I think that's got a lot to do with it. I think nearly being drowned underneath like a... I can't remember how big it was. To me, I remember being little. I don't remember how old I was. It would have been before grade 3, just based on where we were living at the time. Grade 1 or grade 2? So would I be like
クロード
6, 7 maybe? Yeah, that's about right. Your grade plus 5, give or take, is how old you'd be. Yeah, so I would have been...
君は自分の言ってることの意味が
I
分
would
か
have
ってん
been...
のか？
No, where did we live when I was in grade 1 and 2?
もちろんです。
I don't know. I would have been... I would think I would have been like 6 or 7.
無茶だわ
But they had
そ
these
んなこと無理に
these
決まって
like
るじゃない
big
の
foam squares. And I was on the square. It was big. The square was so big that I could like lay down on the middle of it and no part of my body would be touching the water.
ですよ
Now, is that really that big? I was 5 or 6 or 7. Right? I'm gonna say 6. I was probably 6. It's probably grade 1.
武器を残したのではなかったか。
And I remember this girl wanted it and I wouldn't get off of it. So her and my sister flipped the whole thing over and I got trapped underneath it. And I couldn't get out from underneath this thing and it's just like holding me under the water. And then somebody grabbed me and they pulled me out from underneath it. At that point I was
あり
like
がとうございます
practically drowned. Like it was awful.
それからなんだね。
And then
僕以外に
something
誰か
similar
が
happened at a
海
water
に打ち上げ
park.
られたと
Like
いう話は聞きませんでしたか？
it would have been I would have been around the same age. I would have been like 6 or 7 when like basically the exact same thing happened at a water park. Except it was like it. So you know, yeah, you've got like the water slide, and then there's like a big pool, right? And then you have like a separate pool that's just like a big pool, but with no water slides. That's where I was. I was in like the separate pool, and it was crowded. Like, again, it's so hard to look back at the memories because I was so small. No, let's take Leon with us. Dude, what is he, a prinny? Okay, good. I almost lost him. I would have been stuck with Noel. Anyways, yeah, I can't remember. In my memories, it was a big pool, and it must have been like packed with people. But being in my 40s, I understand that my not being that big at the time, it was probably not as big as I remember. It was probably like a regular size kid pool, right? Like I don't remember the water. I remember the water being deep for me at the age, because like standing, the water was like up to my neck. So that would be, I don't know, probably would have been like a meter, around a meter deep, maybe a little more. But not too bad. But it was the same kind of thing where the pool was very busy, and then I ended up underneath something. And then because I got stuck underneath it, and I couldn't get out from underneath it, I got all panicky, started freaking out. And then eventually somebody grabbed me and like pulled me free. And then after that, I was like, hey, I hate swimming. And I don't like swimming. I don't like, hey, what did Ernest find on the ground there? Did you see that? He picked something up off the ground. I don't like swimming. I don't like going on boats. I don't like walking across bridges that are over water. I've been traumatized. completely traumatized. Oop. So I don't like it. I don't do it if I don't have to do it. You know, as an adult, it's easier. It's not like I can't swim or I can't go across the bridge. I just don't like doing it. But I'll do it if I have to, right? Like, if my kids, for example, if they like really started to enjoy swimming and they wanted to go swimming all the time, I would just suck it up and go. I wouldn't like it, but I would do it, right? Because it's just kind of something you got to do, right? Something you got to do for your kids. Oh, now I know why I screwed it up. So last time when I bought all that stuff, and then it's like, oh, how did I mess it up? It's because I pressed Y again, and I switched it off of buy multiple. That's great. I'll just do it like this. And then when I switch it off of buy multiple, it defaults back to only buying single, which then gets, I'm gonna buy more of these. I think I'm gonna max them out. There's a really, really good armor that I can steal soon. I thought he was okay. And it's when Claude is on his own, so I need to make sure I can steal it. It's the battle suit. It's like 500 defense. Defense-wise, it's the best armor in the game. The dual suit doesn't give you as much armor, but it gives you some other stats. And then you can get, what is it? The Valiant Mail, Valkyrie Mail, which are the best armors in the game. They don't have quite as much defense, but they do other things. Which is good. Oh man, I'm all itchy. Got my hair cut today. I swear the lady like dropped as much hair down my back and my shirt as she possibly could while she was using the hair dryer. And now I'm all itchy. No matter how many times I try and rinse it all off, like little micro hairs poking me everywhere. Yeah, the whole thing kind of sucked too. Like my hair, it was getting long. My hair was getting long. It needed to be cut. I always... Oh, there it is. There's the Calnus. So this is where they're going to pick up Claude's emergency signal. See, right now he's kind of depressed. So 8 hours. So the time it takes us... Now, we don't know how far in the back, like how far in the past this is. Right? Let's say it's 1 for 1. Is when we leave that little refugee village is when this is happening. So 8.5 hours from here to like 2/3 of the way up the Tower of Illyria is when you meet back up with the Calnus. But for all we know, this happened before we set out to sea, or when we got knocked overboard. These guys are kind of assholes. The guy watched his kid get sucked into some strange machine. For all he knows, his kid is dead. Yeah, that's the energy need. So 7,500 years. So the last time it went through the Expel system, there should have been life there, right? Now look at like the same evolutionary path as Earth. Oh, my headphones are messed up here. There you go. There. So look at if you think of like the same evolutionary path as Earth, right? Humans have been around for some thousands of years, give or take. So probably would have gone by like a bunch. Just trying to think. How long have we been around? Like 20-some thousand? Let me check. I'm not 100% sure. Homo sapien timeline. There we go. Okay, between 300 and 200,000 years ago. Anatomically modern, appearing around 200,000 years ago. Okay, so we'll just go back to the capacity for language, which was 50,000 years ago. So in the last 50,000 years, they would have gone by like 6-ish times. So that's a lot of opportunity. Like, somebody would have seen it. But I guess it would have been... I don't know, it's hard to say. Would it, like, enter into their legends? As like, oh, this big mass in the sky that comes by every once in a while. Who knows? It's hard to say. Onyx. There you go. Squad. Although how they figure it out is kind of ridiculous, because it's like, oh, it's coming from blah 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 blah, like this huge alphanumeric code. There's 1 billion people on Expel, huh? See, if that high energy mass was screwing with that planet's orbit every time it came by, I don't think life would have evolved there. Or it likely... Oh, you know what could have happened is that mass, maybe it like pulls the planet into the green belt where life is possible, and then it, because it's, you know, it only comes by once every 7,500 years, It's just slowly but surely pulling it through the green zone, and then eventually it'll pull it out of the green zone, and then all life on Expel will die. Of course, I don't know how many viewers know, but the reason the planet is moving is because the 10 wise men are moving it. They're using the sorcerer globe to change the orbit of the planet, to deliberately crash it into the energy need so they could teleport through the barrier. 00298. I thought it was longer. You'd think he would be higher up the number chain than 298. What is Ronix? What is his code? 28? What the heck? I'm pretty sure in the PSP version it was like some big long 10-digit code or something ridiculous like that. There we go. Okay, so we are gonna do this.
Come on, bunny.
Come on, bunny.
Come on, bunny.
Good. Time to explore. Because there's treasure chests around here. First, we're going to check the water. Okay, so there's no new fish. Let's fight some of these guys. Oh my goodness, do I have my scout on or something? Oh, that's a big one. 4? 5! Yeah, these guys. Oh shit, get rid of this guy. There we go. The last thing you want to have happen is have that guy like pause time when there's like a crapload of spellcasters, because then they'll just completely annihilate you. Get rid of you. Oh, I've still got Celine in the party. I'll have to change her. Switch Leon back in after this. I'll just go for the spellcaster. It's funny, like even in the base game, casters were pretty shitty to have on your team, but they were really dangerous enemies to fight. Just because like how the spells would hit the whole map. And they could do a lot of damage, especially if you don't have good resistances. I know there's a few items, especially actually that Atlas ring is probably the best example. It gives you an astronomical amount of of attack power, but it makes you vulnerable to every element. So it seems like it would be, holy shit. Oh right, Ernest is super far behind. It seems like it would be a good item to use, right? Because like, oh wow, I'm getting, 2,000 attack power or something ridiculous. But it's not worth it, because it makes your guys so fragile, so susceptible to just being one shot over and over and over and over and over again. Okay. Party formation, we'll take out Celine, we'll put in Leon. Go to our assault formation. I think I'm gonna get rid of Letitia. And I'm gonna put Celine in instead. I kind of like that vertical air raid that Fates does. So we'll keep that. Just want to check Ernest. Did he get another skill and I just didn't notice it? Yeah, I did. Oh, it's Spider-Man. He can Spider-Man now. Air swing. So we'll do Spiral Lash, Dimension Whip. Let's improve his... I guess I should do this stuff too, huh? I haven't been doing much with his points. I haven't been doing much with anybody's points, to be honest with you. It's gonna come back to bite me in the ass later. Actually, what I could do is I could build up people's writing, and then just make a shitload of books, and then use the books. So there's the Luria Tower. We're not going to go there right now. We are going to go investigate, because I'm positive there's some treasure chests around here. I just can't remember where they are. And we might... Oh, there's one. Yeah, forget it. Let's just grab this meat. We'll throw away our old meat. FIFO, first in, first out. Let me check. Nope, it's all the same.
Come on, Bunny.
Come on, bunny.
Come on, Bunny.
Okay. So I think there's like a crater around here someplace. And then in the crater there's another one of those like points of interest. Because it's where the... Oh yeah, there's is there one here? Gonna make us fight these guys. This is like the old city here. It's got really good range. Okay, don't kill Ernest, please. He's not really worth healing because he's just gonna level up so fast. But I shouldn't be so chintzy with my items. Oh, can I fish here? Oh, there it is in the background. Okay, bunny call.
Come on, bunny.
Maybe this one is for the city. Yeah, this is the city that got destroyed. Continue. I think this is new. I don't think this was actually here in the original game. Like that town? Where the hell is the crater? Oh, here it is. Ah, there's a chest here. A sword we're not going to use. Now I'm almost positive. I thought there was another one of those things here. I don't like how the camera angle is really dicking with me. Guess not. Oh, what was that? Oh, just a small. I suppose I could, like, look up a guide. I'm sure a guide would tell me where all of those spaces are. Okay, this would be like the last water we check on the world map. Nope, it's the same. Okay. Alright, let's go to the tower.
Come on, Bunny.
Oop.
Come on, Bunny.
And it shouldn't be that difficult. We're gonna pick up our next item. Like our next, like, which moves it, the ring that gives you free items. We'll get that in this tower here. In the original version and in the PSP, actually mostly in the original, because in the PSP they kind of changed it a little bit. They made it like how they hid it was just interesting because it's like a 2D painted background, so they just like have like a wall there, so it looks like it's just a wall, but you can just walk through the wall because it's actually a door, and then you get a room with like 3 chests, and one of them has the item in it. And then in the PSP version, they made it like more obvious that there was a space to go through there. And in this game, it's easy to see. It's easy to see, and you have a mini map, right? So the map will kind of tell you. I thought there was water here. I could have swore you could catch enough fish to get like the 48 that you need before leaving Expel. I think we've got, what, 46? We're one short. And I don't know where we missed, like where I missed one. But again, it doesn't really matter, because you could never get to that fish. Like, you couldn't get that fish and then go back to the fish lady, because once you start all of this stuff, it doesn't let you go back. I like the music here. Okay, let's check these. Plate armor. The shield I might be able to use. And then the boots. Yeah, okay, good. And I don't think... yeah. I didn't think I'd get anything different. He'll basically be using these gauntlets of air for most of the game now, I think. Okay, I didn't realize his helmet was so shitty. And yeah, this hasn't changed. He's got my best armor because he's got my worst weapon. Need to keep him alive. Oh, silver greaves, okay. I think we could probably afford to... yeah, go switch. Yeah, we'll give him this. And then the rest of them I don't really care that much. I can't remember if they... ooh, another meteor ring. I don't... what does this one do? Oh. I don't know if it's worth it. Yeah, why not? He doesn't attack a lot. Oh shit. Is it death? It used to be Apocalypse, and then I think they changed it. Well, they did change it in the PSP version. They changed it to death. I thought they put it back to Apocalypse. Do I have a pencil? Yes, I do. Okay, so 5 is H. So I'm pretty sure it means that the solution is death. 3A. Okay, yeah. So it's gonna be death. Steel helmet. Amulet of Freedom. And it should be... hey, did I miss it? Or maybe it's in the next section. Because they kind of changed this part of the... they changed like this part of the tower. Yeah, no, it must be in the next section. Because in the original version it was like right off the front of the map. Can't remember what it's called. Is it the Pixie? We've got the Sprite. Got the Sprite ring. Damn it, I'm gonna have to go looking around everywhere. Let's get rid of him. Oh, did you see Ernest? There we go, he's doing his Spider-Man move. Oh, Shadow Flare. See how you can press start to skip the super long animations? That's another thing that I really like, is that you don't have to sit here and watch these ridiculously long animations. I mean, they're cool. They are cool to watch, but do I want to watch them over and over and over and over and over and over again? No. Armor. Syrup. Damn it.
気をつけてけよ。
Please. No, I think eventually what I'll do is I'll probably, because there's an option to turn that off so that it like always does the short animation. So I think eventually I'll do that. Is I'll just set it so that it always does the short version. We don't have to sit here and watch. Okay, I'm not gonna go up there. I have to actually explore. Lame. Because they changed where the item is, and I want it. So now I gotta go looking for it. Ooh. But you. Okay, get rid of you. I could like double up with my meteor palm. I got my 2 like Hadoken moves. Uses up a lot of MP though, but he's like a dedicated caster, so he gets a shitload of MP anyways. I thought we fought like the next stage of those cat things in this map. Maybe it's this one. So when I open that treasure chest, I'm gonna get mobbed by enemies. See? There we go. I want them all together. Oh, there we go. Do I have an XP card? No, I don't. Damn. I'm gonna switch to him. I'm gonna have him use the scream. And then I'm gonna switch back to him. Now he's gonna use this, and it'll be based off of Leon's higher intellect, so it'll do more damage. Eventually, Leon learns that spell. Leave him alone. There we go. Now he's peeped. So he'll be dead pretty quick. Holy shit, more of them, huh? Yeah, maybe I'll do Rena's next. Get some healing in there. Break. So many. He's turned to stone. Stone. What? they instantly petrified him again. Okay. Stop getting stoned. It's not the time of the place, Bowman. There we go. It's a good AoE. Hits like a big group. There. Oh, there's still more. Oh, this one is gonna suck. Yeah, I'll leave. Ooh, okay, we got it. We should get a shitload of XP for this one. Yeah, 92,000. Magic armor. I wonder if that's any better than what I got. Oh, he learned his skill, but it takes so long for the skills to pop up, like when you learn a new one. So now we gotta check Bowman. There you go, see? Ooh, explosion. Okay, special arts, Bowman, what did he get? Tornado Fist. Okay, we'll do Tornado Fist, Explosive Fist. Then we will change Thunderstorm to Explode. Because then when her thing is full, we can just try it. And then we can go this way. We'll skip this guy. Ass is trying to block me off. Yeah, you gotta fight. You're forced to fight a link battle. Really, how did we get a back attack? I don't see how we could have gotten back. Because I walked right into him. Oh, there's another spellcaster here. It's like, what is that tornado flying around everywhere? There we go. Now we'll get explosion. Boom. Well, I'm pretty sure when you do like the call-in, they always do the quick version. Like, you never have to see the long version. I think eventually I might change her to the Blizzard Swirl instead. I like having her... Oh, I didn't check that armor. I like having her with the Photon Prison because it does a lot of like shield damage. But I think she might be a little bit more helpful with Blizzard Swirl instead. Okay, let's check this armor. Magic armor. Oh, it's just a tiny bit worse than that. Give it to Bowman. Oh, okay. I was like, what? Oh, it's just a smidge better than what he's got. Yeah, I'm picking up a lot of these. Let's see what he says. Oh! Death. That's how you can get up here. Okay. I'm gonna go check those other elevators because our item might be in one of those other places. Up we go. So we could have gone up. Yeah. We could have gone up in the middle, but it would just lead to like a blocked area, a blocked path. Shit. How did I miss? Oh, nice. There we go. Yeah, this. Oh my God! Don't die, Leon. Yeah. There we go. We got him. Boom. Need your fist. Oh my God. There I go. So I get my full heal, or my heal all out real quick. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Now I can get rid of stone on Bowman. I got too far from him. There. That was a little bit closer than I would have liked. But really no problem in the end. Maybe Leon will level up. Oh, jeez. 70,000? Yeah, I think he's going to level up. Well, at least Ernest is, catching up fast. Oh, see, it did it right there. I waited deliberately because I wanted to make sure she didn't learn a skill. And then what happens? Right as I press the button to move on to the next one is when the skill pops up, so I don't get to see what it is. What did she get? Oh, this is nice, because that's like a shitload of HP, all on one target. Maybe you'll get it from beating the boss now. I can't remember. Like, I did a playthrough right when they released this, and then I went and forgot everything. Yeah, so there's 2 on this side. Is there a chest there? Oh, maybe this is it. Oh, that was a lot of damage. And she is doing quite a bit too. With her Lizard Swirl. Oh, nice. No problem. We're kicking these guys' asses. See if I can get behind him. There we go. Yeah, just wreck that guy. A single big enemy that moves slowly, no problem, no trouble at all to kill that. Is this it here? Dream bracelet? That might be the one that levels you up. Because I know there's one that like makes you. Maybe they got rid of it in this. In the PlayStation version of the game, there was an item. I think it was the Dream Bracelet actually. And what it would do is it would like temporarily make you count as if you were 1 level higher. So what you could do is you could equip that and then use a counterfeit medal to level up, to get like enough XP to level up. And then it would basically put you at 0 XP, so you would get like two levels when you actually did get XP. Only up to level 100, because the counterfeit medals stop working at that level. Crystal. Oh, okay, well. I guess it's from the boss now. So many cones. Oh, froze somebody to death there. I really should start using those skill points. Go all the way to the elevator. Yeah, I know. You gotta take the one in the middle. A lot of this music, like the remastered music, is good. Like, I do like it, but there's some of them that are just awful, and I don't like those ones at all. Because like the noise, it's just awful noise, and that's basically what it sounds like. It just sounds like noise, like not even music, just terrible noise. like the final dungeon is going to be like that. Like that one I don't like. That one is and then parts of the Cave of Trials is like that too. Holy shit, what sent him flying like that? See how it hit the guy behind too? It's got a good sized AoE. There we go. Toast. We should have no problem fighting the boss. And then we'll fight the 10 wise men, the 10 wise men, only one of them. The guy with the shield who does meta guard, that makes him invincible. I think if we go over there, it triggers the cutscene. And that's when Claude gets teleported back to his ship. Oh yeah, and then this is where you end up. This is where they teleport you back down. Lots of walking. I should have just triggered the scene. I couldn't remember, like 100% sure. I was pretty sure, but this is where you need the key card. Yeah. Oh man, we need a better speaker on our communicator. Strange. It's very tinny. There's no bass on our communicator speaker. Well, geez, stupid. Maybe it's working because they're close enough to communicate with you. That would be my first thought. Is they must be close by. That's true. They don't have much time because there's like, it's gonna be like half an hour before the planet is gonna crash into energy need. You would think, like, even being that close, you'd think it would have some kind of an effect on the planet. But then maybe not. Like, how much mass would that, like, energy singularity even have? You would definitely see it, though. If it's that close to the planet, you would absolutely see it. It would be the only thing you could see in the sky if you were on the side of the planet that faces it. On the other side of the planet, you might still see it. Yes, service number is 00298. I wonder if they just always have 5 numbers and you just like roll over. So they can never have more than 100,000 people. Oh no, look, they just kept going with the numbers. I wonder what would happen if somebody was like half in the teleport radius. Like, say Rena comes close. No, she's got her arm out to grab you, and then you get beamed up. Does it beam just her arm up? And then she's left there armless? Just beam half somebody up? It's kind of a neat effect for like how they do the beaming. Like, you don't just slowly disappear like in Star Trek. I mean, it's obviously where they got this whole idea from, but
すぐに戻ってくれ。
戻る？どこに行くの？
It's gonna disappear. Boop. She's lucky she didn't get half beamed.
クロード、待ってるから。
Alright. I can't remember which guy's got the battle suit. I'll have to check everybody.
カーツマンさん。
Kurtz, man.
クロード。強制転送だなんて、なんて無茶なことを。
Yeah, see? So that right there makes me think that it would be very dangerous to do that. Like, somebody could die if they're too close. So maybe we could have come up here with just like half of Rena. Or just bits of her. I wonder if this Kurtzman guy is in the first game. Another difference from Star Trek, right? Their transporters should be able to filter out most things like that. I wonder if this is the same voice they use for Ronix in the first game too. Probably not, because this should be like the original PlayStation voice actor doing this. No, he wouldn't have a voice in the PlayStation game, because he's not in combat. So it's just going to be somebody different. It's a little late for that. He's acting like a brat right now. I mean, if he really didn't want to go, he could have just thrown his communicator. Like, once he heard it, the countdown, he could have just thrown his communicator away. Which is exactly what he does when we go back down. He leaves the communicator behind. And then Ronix wants to go after him, and Kurtzman is like, no, we can't. There's not enough time, right? We need to get out of here. Claude's made his choice. I think it's that dude to the left. Like, the guy right beside me, I think he's the one with the battle suit. Everyone is gone. There it is. Cry, 22%. Well, I got 20 relax perfumes. Yes. Oh, it's... Yeah, there you go. It's 500. So plus 400. And then 50 guts. So what am I using now? Less plate armor. So just 100 defense. We'll do this for now. I can wear my battle suit. Let's investigate. Survival kit. Don't we have one of these already? I think we do. Music box. I'll take this. Aha! Actually, let's do this. Marginally easier. A stun gun. Oh, it's for Chisato. Come on. There we go. Then we'll check out her. The death of originality. Yeah, take a shortcake. A snack. Engineer's handbook. Oop. I think we got that already. No loss. I can't get this guy? Oh, there we go. Ooh, the operations manual for the Calnus. Electric stunner. No, I don't want that. I do like this. The item that you can use. Oh, that's gonna be for Leon. He uses weapons, like books as weapons. What can we steal off our dad? Mushroom soup. I like mushroom soup. Hey, don't need this. I don't want that. Alright, I've done my stealing. What's going on? Can't let your emotion. He's been sulking and whining this whole time since Claude has gone missing, and he's got the nerve to tell us not to be emotional. Ass. Hypocritic ass. Yeah, he wants to go back. 75 minutes.
それじゃあなんとか
もはや衝突を避けるクロード
It's probably for the best that that like he bends the rules and lets us go back. Because if you think about it, if we don't go back, Rena and the team hang out there for the next 75 minutes until they all die. And then the 10 because they'll die when the planet gets killed, right? Planet gets destroyed. The 10 wise men then go back to energy need, and then they take over energy need, turning it into like their super battleship that they can use to attack other systems and take over the galaxy, take over the universe. Well, to be honest, like, there's not enough of them. Like, there's only 10. How would you conquer the whole universe? You'd start running into problems of, like, you can't be everywhere at the same time, right? Like Napoleon, right? Yes, Napoleon was the best commander of his time, but he can't be everywhere. He could only be at so many battlefields at the same time, right? So things go bad in Spain. He has to leave and go to Spain. Then things get bad in Europe. He's got to go back to Europe, right? He's like bouncing around all over the place to try to like pull his forces out of the fire. At that point, it was just a matter of time. He was going to his forces were going to get worn down. And it did happen, right? He lost and he died. And then you have something similar, like Hannibal in Rome, right? Well, not in Rome, but like, yeah, Rome, like the Roman Empire. It wasn't the empire at the time, but you have like a similar issue where Hannibal was consistently beating the Romans, but he can't be everywhere. So they just started ignoring him. Go fight everybody else. Leave Hannibal alone. And then eventually you got to take care of him, but by then you've got the whole situation turned around. And now he's desperate to fight you instead of you being desperate to fight him and get rid of him. It'd be the same thing with these 10 wise men. They, as far as we know, like there's nothing in the lore that indicates that they can like reproduce or replace
なぜだ
if they get lost,
提督
right? So
天
it's unlikely that any of them would die because you need like an antimatter weapon
通信機を体から離したとし
to
か
do damage to them.
しまった今すぐ
But like
ですが
they can't
ギリギリまで探す
leave the energy need. Like they're trapped there. They're trapped. Yeah, you can move it around. You can fly around and like blast enemies with like singularity beams and shit like that. But you can't trade. You can't do anything.
すまん
Like they can't interact with anything outside of energy need, other than blowing it up or crashing into it. Both of those work, I guess. So I don't know. It's. I guess if you like really look at any video, like really look and criticize any video game plot, it falls apart. So I'm not too upset about it. I just think it's kind of interesting to point out every once in a while. Plot holes. Every game has got plot holes. Things that don't make sense. Where it's like, okay, well this wouldn't work, or that wouldn't work, or this doesn't make any sense. There's no reason. No reason for this or that. Oh my goodness. Did a little bit more damage than I was expecting. There we go.
変わったやつ
Got him.
喜ばしいことだ
See how long it took? Thousand Tails. I think that was called Thousand Whip before. And he like flips and whips his whip around and does a bunch of damage in a cone. We'll put that one on next. We'll get rid of Air Swing. We'll do Thousand Tails, Air Swing. And let's improve. I can do both of them. Oh, we can build it up. Ooh, it does more hits. Okay, let's do that then. Increased healing. Strong. A larger AoE. It already does like a massive. It's already this massive AoE. Oh well, let's make it bigger. Now we'll fight. What is his name? Shin? We're gonna fight that like. Good, free heal. We're gonna fight that demon guy. Later on, he becomes like that enemy type is like a boss. Not a boss, it's a regular enemy, I mean. I think it's on like the bottom floor of the Cave of Trials. It's just like a common enemy you fight all the time. Not like at this power level, because that would be a joke. You would just one-shot it. Sign. They changed his name. Falling off the ship. Well, I guess he did knock us in. We did fall. Leon didn't fall. Leon jumped.
それはどうかな。ここから先には行かせぬ。この塔が貴様たちの墓標となるのだ。
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. We ain't dying here. Oh, did you see Ernest in the background there with his like million whips? Boom. Oh, I'm like paralyzed. That's why I can't move. Oh, I'm paralyzed. Let's get rid of that. Paralysis cure. You can't see anything but particle effects. Holy shit, Bowman is getting his ass beat. And done. 110,000. Holy shit! I wish I had an XP card, Emerald Ring. I think I'm gonna get Sword Bomber soon. 2 levels. Leon should get a new spell soon too. Oh, not Reflection. That just like boosts your defense, magic defense, I think. How did we become this strong? Well, we killed so many monsters. Yeah. Maybe it's here. Because we haven't seen it. Like, there's been nowhere to turn off to get the... I think it's the pixie ring. Oop. He's just going to stand there. I'm going to get him from behind. Like, it just covers the whole field. It's an AoE that's not... It's not like Shadow Flare where it automatically hits the whole map, but it's such a big AoE, it hits the whole map anyways. Just funny. Flexibility. That's, I think, makes you immune to paralysis. Skip. It's done here. This is just... Oh. It's like the 10 Wise Men music. Theory of Symbology. Oh, right. We did get some different books. The Academy book. And you don't want the attack power, you want int. Yeah, so this is what we just picked up. And this is what we stole. Now his magic should be really good. Actually, let's give this to... Oh, shit. Ah! Oh, but yeah, I'll do a chain. I'll do a chain battle. There we go, 1000 whip. Holy shit. Oh, it's, Leon is hastening everybody. That's why we're running around so fast. Boom. I love that AoE. There. Is Leon out of MP? Why is he doing like Ice Needle? No, he's good. What, do I have to fight this guy? I might have to fight him to make the door open. Whoa. We'll get you eventually. Oh, it's Ernest who's almost out of MP. Yeah, these shield guys. Yeah, they've got their shield and they can do a lot of blocking, but they're not very active attackers. Right, they don't really do anything. Oh, right. You go this way, and you go underneath the top level. Okay, we didn't get the... I think it's the pixie one. Am I crazy? Is it not? Because we've got, what, the Sprite Ring? Who's got it? Yeah, she's got the Sprite's Bracelet. I'm just gonna check real quick. It's supposed to be in here. Oops. Helps if I spell Pixie right. Pixie bracelets. Star Ocean 2 remake. See what it says. It's the fortune bracelet. Yeah, so the fortune bracelet is the one that you used to get from the survival mission, but you don't get it anymore. Now you can't get it until much later. Where is the pixie? Okay, Keurig, I don't really care about that part. Geez, trying to look this up is tough because there's like 2 other games. Okay, let's see. Nope, can't find that one. Yeah, so the fortune. Yeah, the fortune's from a challenge mission. And I think it's the one. I think it's the challenge mission where you have to fight both of the. How you have to fight both of like the bosses, the super bosses, at the same time. No, I still can't find the pixie one. I don't. That's the problem. Is I don't even know. I don't even know if it is called the pixie. If it is called the pixie bracelet in this version, because they changed some of the names. Diaz, don't care about that. So wait, am I looking at the right thing? Yeah, okay, good. Full. An item cheat? I don't think you need an item cheat. Like to get money? At least in my opinion, I don't think there's any real need. Because you get so much. You get so much money just from wherever, right? Like I got a bunch from using that skill over and over and over again. Okay, let's take a look at this. Lucria. Really? Somebody just copied their like PlayStation version of the guide and used it for this version. They're not close. They're too different to do that. Oh, I could have stolen a battle suit. You can pickpocket Ernest and get another battle suit too. Gloria Tower. Yeah, this guy just... I guess anything that's like super old. Or maybe it was Maybe it was GameFAQs that did that, because all of the guides are like that. They're all like ridiculously old. Yeah, River Blast, Maze of Tribulations. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna put too much more into trying to find it. Because it's not very interesting. Just sitting here, or I'm just not doing anything at all. No, I guess I'm not gonna. This one is about bracelets. Yeah, see, it's the same. It's bad information. Where they're saying, like people are saying, the second is in Illyria Tower. We were everywhere in Illyria Tower. We didn't find it. And then the last is in Fun City. It's not in Fun City. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to give up, I think. I could have swore it was in this tower. That's a problem when you've been playing a game for like decades and it's got multiple versions, is your information about each version gets kind of blended together. 10 wise men are going to show up now. And then Welch, her best killer move is behind the sorcery globe. So you gotta wait. Is it Nibelung Valesti? I don't think that's the name. But you gotta wait till you can come back here. Oh, I don't like that at all. Yeah, his voice is okay. The face reminds me of something. Some guy. I don't know what it is. I see like YouTube shorts of like some anime with the guys. His face looks like this, but I don't know what it's from. Why does she sound so echoey here? Blast. We should have killed Claude. Wah. Yeah, I don't like this guy's look at all. He looks weird. He had like, in the PSP version, he's got like a RoboCop helmet. It reminds me of RoboCop. But in this version, and he seemed more robotic. In this version, he's like a creepy, thin guy. I don't know, I don't like him. I think what's interesting is that Claude could communicate with anybody here at all. I could understand Ernest and Oprah because like they're also aliens that are part of like the galactic community. But like to communicate with anybody else, I guess they've got like the Star Trek Universal Translators, I suppose. This guy kind of looks like an older Leon to me, with like robot ears instead of his fluffy Falpool ears. Maybe Leon in his like late teens, early 20s. This guy is so weird. He's got eyes everywhere. Does he see out of all of them at the same time? And he's got the visor too? This guy would be super vulnerable to pocket sand. just throw a bunch of sand. Just throw a bunch of sand on him, get sand in his eyes. Now, is that guy bald specifically because he has eyes on his head where he has no hair? Or does he have eyes under his hair that he can't see out of because the hair is in the way? Makes you think. Oh, this is the guy with the RoboCop head. Yeah, see, he reminds me of RoboCop. His mask should go a little bit lower. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. How would these guys even know? Like, it's another one of those, like, you just gotta let it slide kind of plot holes. How would these guys know anything about Earth? Right? These guys have been here for like 750 million years, or some ridiculous amount of time like that. Right? Right? Like, there weren't even dinosaurs 750 million years ago. How, like, they would have no way of knowing what a human is. They just simply didn't exist when these guys were locked away. Right? Like, and so they crash on Expel and they get out of their prison. So Expel is in an uncharted sector of space. So it's not like they could learn all about, you know, space and the galactic community from people here on Expel, because this sector is not in that community. People here don't know about space travel. Right? Like, and it would be different if it was like an underdeveloped planet in like a charted, developed sector of space, because then you could say, oh, well, they built like receivers and intercepted communications, blah, 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 that kind of crap. Right? Or they hacked into an observation station and, like, you know, learned all the information through there. But there's nothing like that here. So how would they know? How would they know that Oprah and Ernest are tetragenous, right? Unless their civilization is like hundreds of millions of years old as well, right? Maybe they were around when the galaxy rose up against the Nedians in the first place. It's possible, but to know what an Earthling is, no, that's not gonna fly. That's Michael. You fight him, he's got like red wings, like blood wings almost. They kind of look like anyways. It's a shame. It's a shame that you don't even see these guys until like mid-game, and then they never really develop them as characters. They're always just like the cliched bad guys, like they're bad because they're bad. Now, you can get more information about them by doing like the North City Library quests and all that, right? And so you learn that, you know, they were created as a peacekeeping force, but because their creator's daughter was killed in a terrorist attack that he eventually learns about because the government was keeping it a secret, so this one here, Gabriel, he changes Gabriel and he changes their code so that they go from protecting everything to like destroy. So now their new goal is the destruction of everything. Which really doesn't make too much sense. Again, because there's so few of them. Right? Realistically, you could expect these 10 guys to maybe take a planet. Right? But But like, what do you do from there, right? Like, you go to the next star. You're gonna leave like one of them alone on one planet, and then go like, who knows, like, 5 million light years or something. Well, maybe not that far, but you go like 1,000 light years to get to the next habitable planet that has life on it, and you're gonna leave one there, right? Like, I don't know. It does, that part doesn't make sense. I think it could have still been like really cool. Like, don't get me wrong, I like the game and I like the story. I think it could have been a little better if they developed these guys as characters more than just like cartoonish villains. Because some of these guys, like, you don't communicate or interact with them at all, other than when you're in the final dungeon. You fight like 3 of them at the same time, right? So this guy, is it this guy with the big sword? No, this is the guy I think that you fight with the fire guy. This guy. So those mustache guy and eyeball guy here, you fight them together. And then obviously this is the last boss. And then there's the second last boss. You fight him by himself. And you fight him by himself. So you get a little bit of interaction with him, but not a whole lot. Now this guy, we're not going to fight him here, but we're going to fight him when we like try to take the dungeon. You fight him a couple times, so you get a teensy little bit about this guy, and you get a teensy little bit about this guy, because you have to interact with him a couple times before you finally beat him, right? But you don't really learn. Yeah, it's Metatron. You don't really learn a lot about him, which I think is unfortunate. Yeah, so you can't win. You can't win this fight. It's impossible. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. There you go. I want him to haste me so that it's easier for me to run away. Whoop, see ya, bitch. Wow, wow. Out of time. Well done. All we did was run in a circle. There you go. So here we can see a bunch of them now. So eyeball guy, green robe guy, and robot ear guy. You fight the 3 of them together, like early, midway through the final dungeon. Firehead guy and Mohawk guy, you fight them about midway through the final dungeon, and then you fight the guy in the black robe there. You fight him by himself on the floor before the last boss, and then you fight him on the top, and him solo. And then you've got bare chest muscle dude. We kill him first. He's the first of the 10 wise men that you kill, so we'll kill him in Fun City. The guy in the middle there, the floaty robot dude, we kill him in Fun City by himself. And then you kill RoboCop also by himself, but not in Fun City. What is the name of that town? I can't remember. It starts with an A. Armorage, something like that. But yeah, I really wish that they developed them more as villains. Had some more interactions with them. This looks cool. I like this better than the full motion video from the other one.
ロニキス
Ronix. Your kid's dead. He died.
私は10億もの人間とクロードを
Yeah, but what could he have done?
自分の息子を見捨ててしまった。
Even if you look at the count list and you think, okay, how many people could you really put in here? Look at something like the Enterprise D, right? Its crew complement is what, like 1,200? That was a huge ship. So you could, like, crew and families was, I think, like around 1,200. But if push comes to shove, I think you could get like a few thousand people in there. And the Calnus does not look like it's comparable in size to the Enterprise D. Right? So that's the Enterprise from Star Trek The Next Generation.
しかし、今のは異常事態とはいえ自然現象でしたし。
He gets upset here.
ご子息のことはともかくとして。
Nothing he could have done. That's not true. He could have sent a security team down and taken him by force. They just didn't want to take the risk of losing the ship or losing the security team. Like, what if it takes too long?
それにこの区域は未探査区域
Yeah,
だった。
see, it's unexplored region of space.
病んでも仕方がないだろう。
So there's no way the 10 wise men could have learned about like what's going on within the galactic community while in this sector.
クロードは自分の意志で降りていった。あいつ。
Yep.
そして。
I wonder why Ronix wears like he's got like all these medals on his chest. He almost looks like he's walking around in a dress uniform. Why would he be wearing that all the time? Everyone has got to know. Everybody has to know like all these little medals and shit that he's got on all the time. I could understand the captain having like a different uniform, something that stands out more. But I think that's a little over the top.
それは仕方がない。あの場所にいたのだ。奴らが死んでいない限りそうなった。
See, they could have just killed us right here. They're like, oh, well, you know, they're only here because we didn't kill them. We couldn't kill them. It's like, well, do it now. Right? Like, just get rid of them.
どうする？やるか？放っておけ。確かにな。
Nah, what harm could they be?
気になるのはネーデ人の少女ですね。
See? At the very least, they should have gone after Rena and tried to find out why was she there. Because there should have been no way. Right? There's supposed to be no route from need, no escape route from need. Which again makes you think, what? Like, for one, how did you get in? If there's no way out, how are you able to get in? Is it like a one-way thing? I guess it must be. Because we only get out of the energy need because it collapses, right? Like it collapses and we get sent into the past. Or no, we don't get sent to the past. They bring Expel from the past into the future, and then they put us back on Expel at the end of the game, as energy need is like being destroyed. So the 10 wise men coming on to energy need, it traps them here. Like they're stuck here. That part doesn't make much sense to me. Because if there was a way out, then the Needians could get out. But they built this place as like their final refuge to escape, because like the whole galaxy had turned against them. And they were going to be destroyed, right? So your options are trap yourself in this impenetrable energy singularity thing, energy mass, that you can never get out of, but nobody can get in, or your entire civilization is destroyed. It wasn't much of a choice, right? Yeah, it's not heaven. Now, you can kind of expect her to know this stuff, right? This could be like a memory, because when Rena gets sent back in time, or not really sent back, she gets sent forward in time. uh, like hundreds of millions of years. She was just a little kid, right? So she might have been like 3, 4, 5, something like that. So she might have like she may have been here before in her past, right? And it's just like the trauma of what's happening is like dredged up the memory. But she doesn't understand, like, why do I know this? She doesn't know why she knows, but she just knows that she does know. So that kind of makes sense. Right? Maybe she came here with her mom. It's got nothing to do with her blood. She's probably been here before. I mean, we don't know that yet because we don't know about her past. Yeah, so there's no point in keeping it secret now. Cat's out of the bag. Yeah, you're still Claude. It'd be neat if they like pulled Oprah and Rena into this conversation too, because they're also aliens. Right? If anything, they yeah, right. So he knows that there's no hope for that for anyone at Expel. But Oprah and Ernest, they look alien. Right? They have a third eye in the middle of their forehead. So that should kind of like stick out easily enough. I mean, it does look nice here. There's gonna be another one of those things here, like what do you call it? Like the points of interest. It's Neil. I wonder how he's taught. Like there must be a speaker in here somewhere, like, and like a camera system. Like they must know. Yeah. So when we get a chance later, we can come back here, and there's one of those points of interest. One of those points of interest that you can take. Is it gonna let me go back right away? Oh, it is. I can't remember where it is though. Like I know it's here. I just don't remember like where. Like where it is here. Might be back the way we came. Just go take a peek. Oh, there it is. Unique spots. That's what it's called. 10,000 XP. That's a lot of XP. There's really nothing here. Like, it's just a big place. Right? You can't fish or anything. I like the music here, though. And it's very pretty. I'll give it that. And you can see the shield in the background there over the other continent where the final dungeon is. It's a good touch. I like that. Neil's probably wondering, what the hell are these assholes doing? What are you screwing around for, kids? There we go. Yeah, like, what was taking you so long? I'm pretty sure it's Neil.
あなた方をここへ招き入
Yeah.
れたのは
Oh
私
no,
です。
my bad.
私はこのセントラルシティの市長を務めております。
セントラルシティ？
ここはネーデじゃないんですか？
ネーデですよ。セントラルシティはネー
Yeah,
デにある都市
Centropolis. I
の
think
一
it was
つです。
Central City in the PlayStation version.
あなた方がなぜ
聞く方が野暮ってもんだ。僕たちはエルリアの塔で怪しい男たちと戦っ。
おそらくあなた方
Yeah.
は
一体
I'm pretty sure this is where you get the recharge on your phase gun.
彼らは神の十賢者と呼ばれる者たちです。彼らのことを語るにはネーデの過去の過ちを語らなければなりま
It's
せん。
interesting that even the current government, like they don't know what really happened. They just know the story that's been spread around.
ネーデは今から37億年
Yeah,
前
they go 3.7 billion years ago. That's got to be like how old is Earth? Like 5 billion? Let me check.
でしたって今は惑星じゃないの？
Yeah, like it's such an amazing amount of
今のネー
time
デは惑星ではないのですよ。
that it's hard to comprehend.
高エネルギーのフィールドに覆われた人工の惑星。
What the heck? Why is like my first thing how old is Ovechkin? How
エ
old
ナ
is
ジーネー
Gretzky?
デなのです。
I'm not that interested in hockey. I don't care how old either one of those guys are. How old is Earth? 4.543 billion years.
高エネルギー体と呼んでいたんだ。
So this war happened. This war happened so long ago. Earth probably wasn't even cool yet. Like it was probably still nothing but like volcanic mass
37
everywhere.
億年前といえば、未だエクスペルは宇宙に存在していなかった時代です。その当時ネーデ
That's
は
crazy.
宇宙
How
でも
old
比類する星
is
がないほど
life on
高
Earth?
度な魔法科学を
3.5 billion
持
years
った
ago. So there wasn't even. What did he say? It was 3.7, right? So there wasn't even life on
銀
Earth.
河系のあらゆる惑星が
No, it was 3. Yeah, I think it was 3.7. But whatever. If there was life on Earth at the time that this crap was going down, it would have been restricted to the oceans.
しかしそれは
So
強制的なものでは
them
なく
knowing anything
お
about
互いが共存し合うと
about
いう
humanity,
理想に近い形だった
absolute
と聞
bullshit.
いてます。
no way they could have possibly known.
しかしそのような世界でも邪心を持つ者は存在するのです。それが
Okay.
神の十賢者と名乗る
4.3 billion
者
years
たちで
ago,
した
Earth may have developed the conditions suitable for life. Oldest
彼ら
known
は惑星間の
fossils,
共存ではなく
3.7 billion
銀
years
河
old.
全体の支配を
Yeah,
望んだの
microbial
です
life. So microscopic organisms.
10人の恐るべき狂信者たちは強大な力でまずネーデそのものを手中に収
Geochemical
めようと
evidence.
しました。
Organic carbon in rocks, 3.9 billion years ago.
彼らの攻撃を受け、ネーデの主要都市は次々と攻め落とされていきました。
Interesting.
彼らは自分たちに従わない人々をすべて抹殺しました。そう。たとえ女子供であろう
Okay, so there's a different thing here that says maybe life started 4.3 billion years ago.
ネーデ軍も総力を
University of
結集して
Chicago.
対抗したのですが、彼らの力は強大でとても邪悪なものでした。
That's interesting.
結局は
Yeah,
叶
see,
わ
it
ず
may. Okay, yeah.
敗走を余儀なくされたので
Scientists
す。
think by 4.3 billion years ago, Earth may have developed conditions suitable to support life. Oldest known fossils only 3. Yeah, they're only 3.7 billion years. I mean, it's only that old. There you go. Yeah. So during the 600 million year window, life may have emerged only to be snuffed out by asteroid collisions and comets. I guess it kind of makes sense. Details of those early events aren't well preserved in Earth's rocks.
ついに十賢者を打ち破ることに成功したのです。ネーデの人々は彼らを処罰するためにエタニティスペースと呼ばれる一度入ったら二度と出ることができない特殊空間の牢に封じ込めました。
It still means that the 10 wise men wouldn't know enough. They wouldn't know anything about Earthlings.
しかしこの戦いを経てネーデ、たとえその気がなかったとしても我々は全宇宙を支配するだけの科学力を身につけてしまったのです。もし再び十賢者のようなものが現れ
A universe-wide empire I don't think would ever work.
再びネーデは
It would get too big. It would be too hard to like keep things under control. Yeah, Dr. Lantis. Lantis, I believe, is the one who created the 10 wise men. So they kept some of the names.
惑星ネーデはネーデ人自らの手で破壊されました。
You know, I guess it makes sense that they don't really have any like hard evidence, just like rumor and legend, right? Because this was a catastrophic event that happened to their civilization billions of years ago, right? So billions of years ago, this thing happens. They destroy their planet. They come here. They've protected themselves. So and they've also like they've diminished and stagnated over time. So they've never like improved themselves. They've never gotten any better. They've just had a slow but steady decline into stagnation for billions of years. Like, how would they know anything about Expel? How would they know about anything going on outside of their energy mass?
それが神の十。
はい。強大な力を持つガブリエルをリーダーとし、知略に長けたルシフェルが参謀を務めます。
And you can't actually find out a lot about them in the library, not until you finish this big whole quest about it.
あなたたちは彼らがここに戻っ。
はい。エクスペルが異常な公転軌道を。
それで僕たちはなぜ
See, that's not true.
呼ばれたのですか
I don't believe that's true. Right, because as soon as Expel's orbit got funny, that was too late. No, because you see the 10 wise men blast the Calnus with energy from here, right, from the energy mass. So there's nothing stopping the current Medians from doing the same thing to Expel. Yeah, blast that Microsoft product. They could have destroyed Expel before it got close enough for the 10 wise men to teleport off of it. And if they were that worried about it or that concerned, that's exactly what they should have done. Right? Unless, like, the only thing I could see it if he said, you know, like, we can't see that far away from what's outside of our energy mass, so we didn't know what was happening until Expel was like already crashing into the energy mass. Right? That would make more sense. That would be a better explanation. It's like, well, we had no idea what was going on until they were already here. And by that time, what could we do, right? We couldn't mobilize anything because they were already here and they'd taken off. Yeah, this is the psynard. Holy shit, almost 2 hours. Okay, so I think after this, like, information dump, I'll stop, and then then on next Saturday when I stream again,
そこで訪ねてもらえれば、
we'll get our
サイナードの
psynard
飼育場
and we'll
わかりまし
tell
た。
Noel to go pound sand.
じゃあ、早速、
See,
レナ
we
さん、
we want
あなただけにお話があります。
we want Chisato because you have to have her to do the library quest and get all the information about
レナ、何を話す
about the 10 wise men.
僕たちが
It would be
それはそう
it
だ
would be nice if you could do it without her, but if she's not in your team, then there's no way to get it.
クロー
Here she comes. Is this?
すみません、
いえ、
では
I think this
私は
is
これ
where we get our. It's either here or after we get the psynard that we get our laser gun back.
ごめんねまた
気にしなくて平気よ。
レナ、
何
いや、
私は大丈夫よ
レナ、
進みましょう答えに向かって
あ
Okay,
最
let's
初は
go.
ノー
あ、
Yeah,
セント
North
ラルシテ
City.
ィをで、
Maybe he gives it to us now. I don't think so. Yeah, it's probably not until after we get the psynard. Thanks, bitch. I don't. Ah! It sucks. I don't normally do a lot of pickpocketing because it, like. It messes with your relationship values. Right, it lowers them. Where? Oh, there he is. Is this the publisher? Yes, it is. Yeah, see, you can't. Oh, it won't let me. It won't let me, like, sell multiple. Oh, there you go. So we're gonna just sell everything, and now we'll get royalties. See, I don't care too much about pickpocketing right now, because we could, especially in this game where it's so much easier to make these books, because I can just set the relationship value and then do all of the private actions, and then it'll change it to what I need. I think it would do well, right? Just think about it. These people, their civilization has been stagnating for millions of years, and here we are, aliens, writing books. I think they would be super popular here, like something new and fresh compared to like the same old garbage. This is Chisato's desk. I think. Is it this one or is it this one? Whatever, it's not that important. But we do need to make sure that we see her. Oh, fishing? There's somewhere I can fish here? Why would he say that he wouldn't say that if there was nowhere to fish? What was I walking past that triggered that? See Null's picture up there? I can't remember which city the fishing lady is in. Yeah, go. So to get Chisato, you have to come this way. You have to do this scene, and you need to see her again in North City in order to get her. Yeah, no, there's no water here. There's the bunny. Damascus. Actually, not a bad item to steal. Because you can make some pretty nice stuff with it. And won't let you in the bathrooms. I think he's gonna blush now. Oh, it's the ladies' room. Oopsies. Okay. Really? So this... I think we have one. The guy's being a dick. Oh, the Veil Piercer. Okay. Searing Sword. So we can buy this now? I mean, it's not... This is still better. We could... No, I'll start using this maybe after we get our psynard. Just want to make sure... Oh, the dictionary. Yeah. Okay, now we'll buy stuff. It's for Ashton. 80 intelligence. Buy one of those. One of those. Yeah, sure, we'll buy these two. A light whip. Wind and dark. Oh, it doesn't tell me. Oh no, I've got one. This is for Chisato. She does like stun guns. Holy shit, really? Buy two because I've already got one. That should be good. Sure, I'll buy one of these too. He's got some fists, and I guess I can switch him out with that. He's got a new hat. He's already got the boots. Wow. 1200 attack? Holy shit. Bowman, oh hey, look at that, plus 2 hits. So he doesn't need this now, because I'm pretty sure they don't stack. So I'll give him something else. Oh yeah, there you go, yeah. Increases level by 1 while warned, but stats don't change. What should I give him? I guess just reduce. Yeah, sure, we'll give him this. Steel helmet. Who need? Oh, it was her. She needed the steel ones. The silver. There. I'm not super worried about the people I'm not using. Yeah, this is... Yeah, it gets good attack, but I don't care about attack. I want the magic. And everybody, I'm pretty sure everybody can use this. Can use the battle suit. Which is good. Yeah. And then I can give her plate gauntlets. She can have the magic armor. Wait. Yeah. And then I got her this. There. Kind of a waste of money to equip the characters I'm not using, but that's okay. No. This is the guild master. This is the guy we wanted. Why is he not the one behind the counter? Ah. Just throw this in the garbage. There you go. Ernest did it again. He picked something up off the ground. Ah, there you go. Faded City of the Future. Ooh, 10,000 XP. Amoeba soup? That sounds kind of gross. Yeah, we go north. But we're not going to do that because we're going to save the game. Just under 15 hours to get to where we are now. It would be a lot less if I just like kind of zip through. Like, oh my goodness, red? So these are going to be like dangerous enemies. Oh my god. Oh no. Ooh. That sucked. Okay, we'll do this fight. We'll fight a dangerous enemy. Oh, we're stoned. Yeah, that's those guys can do with their regular attack. Because they can turn you to stone. But they're not super dangerous. Like any spellcaster, if you can keep the pressure on them, they'll die fairly quick. But if you're not careful, they'll hit you with a star flare or something like that. Oh, these are the dangerous enemies. There we go. Ah, these guys aren't that difficult at all. Again, because we're keeping the pressure on them. We're not giving them an opportunity to do anything. I probably didn't need to waste my heal there. All that for 32,000 XP? And all I wanted to do was check the fish. Ah, you bitch. How did we back attack them? They attacked me. It's a mystery. Very good. And now we've won. Because these guys don't do damage, they just steal your MP. Okay, leave me alone. Here, we'll go back. I'll have to level up a bit. We might have a really rough time fighting the psynard next week because I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna do any grinding. I think I'm just gonna try and fight it. So it could be really tough to fight. I might try and like fish these fish up here, like kind of off camera, just so that we've got it all done. But that's gonna be it for the stream. A little bit longer than the last one. But that's okay. A couple hours on a Sunday.